We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, continuing to push up higher and doing a full transition from the dip area into multiple rip areas since last week on Friday, and today breaking through key resistance levels. And within today's volatility, our SPY bot at 9:50 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 400% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see, they're popping up on the screen within the options chain. Some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY completing that full transition here on 42 vision, breaking through key resistance levels and rejecting slightly above 400 and fighting to stay above it. We're going to break down what's going on within the inflow versus outflow and 42 vision indicators. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator and getting connected over to our Discord and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot at 9:40 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see, they're popping up within the screen, within the options chain. Some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a complete transition from the dip area on 42 vision of wide red borders on January 19th to the rip area here from Friday and today of bright green bars, after falling from the rip area to the dip area on the 18th to the 19th. Now, if it's your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here, and you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, with a bull indicator since January 19th, and the inflow slightly crossed over, but it didn't become more predominant until the next date on January 20th. It found support right around that 389, 390 area, and it took off with full strength here on 42 vision, and inflows have dominated with strength since then, right? We had slight outflows here in the after hours on Friday and in today's pre-market, but things started to change quickly, pulling back up, continuing to pull away from the midpoint, and things went higher. The next leg up above 395, it used it as support and continued the staircase effect, breaking through 400 briefly and going to highs here of 402, right? The next resistance above that, as I've stated in previous videos that I was watching, is 403. Something to not ignore and keep in mind, specifically going into tomorrow. But right now, what's going on within the charts is very crucial, not just on the 30-minute, but also here on the 1 hour, guys. Why? Because a full transition has happened from the dip area to the rip area. Bull indicator on Friday at around 390. those inflows crossed over, but outflows for the first time are starting to begin, and significantly, right? After hitting highs here of 8.6 to 8.7, and right now the inflows, yes, they're still above the midpoint. They're dominating, but right now it switched from green to red, and it's sitting at 5.51 of inflows. I would watch that carefully if these outflows continue to try to bring things down closer to the midpoint or even cross it. It's going to be critical for the bulls to hold this up, and if anything, try to find support among these outflows above the midpoint, level it off, and bring itself back up to newer outflows, no longer actually dominating, if not going from red to green, and inflows dominating again, pulling away from the midpoint. As you could see, it's way down here and actually starting to reflect that strength into the chart. And another thing too is it's under a bull indicator, and if these outflows continue, I would watch carefully how it reacts at key support levels, and if a bear indicator pops up in the bigger picture. And if the 1 hour is pulling back, that means that the 15-minute and the 30-minute most likely are pulling down with it. So something to not ignore. That's going to be critical for tomorrow and how things react on the lower time frame. So on the 15-minute, we could see here that briefly outflows tried to dominate, right? That's when that big drop happened, and it did get a bear indicator here at 493 near 401, and it actually rejected on the way back up towards that last bar here at the end of the day before the after hours. And this is crucial if this continues to roll over into tomorrow, and if these outflows start to dominate, as inflows right now are at 1.06. I would watch that very carefully within the volatility, and it's the first bear indicator that we get since January 19th, way back here at around 388, 389 area. That's crucial and critical here as we see the volatility. This could get canceled quickly, but these inflows need to pick up significantly to the upside, so that could start reflecting into the charts. But if these outflows cross that midpoint, this could quickly start to reflect into the chart, especially under a bear indicator. Now, if that weakness continues and rolls over into the 30-minute chart frame, well, we may see our first bear indicator here as well. And then we need to talk about some key levels to watch, right? And if these outflows continue to the downside and cross, that's going to be even more significant, which could then impact the 1 hour even further than we see it so far at around the 5.51 area and under a bull indicator. Now, the first support that I would watch is right where it bounced off of here, which is 398.82 to be exact. I would watch between 398 and also 397 area. Then below that comes 395, the support from way back here on Friday after hours and today's pre-market. And below that comes back down towards 392, the support that was formed here as well. You can kind of see that staircase effect here, how things are reacting. Now, if the strength continues, well, this area up here could try to be a staircase effect for that setup for the next bull run, as I like to call it, on this slight pullback. Not guaranteed, but the first resistance I would watch is obviously 402. And then above that is that 403 area that we've talked about before. I would watch if these inflows can pick up significantly and pull away from the midpoint. And then above 403 comes 405, which a lot of people are speculating and excited about the closer we get to it, but not guaranteed. We want to see these inflows pick up on the 15-minute, cancel out this bear indicator, and continue strong with the 30-minute bull indicator in 1 hour, and get these inflows to pick up and switch from red to green and pull away from that midpoint and stay above it with full strength. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. And as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.